Hey, hey. Good afternoon. Well, good evening. Thanks, Resub Hydra. Have you heard of Clone Hero? Of course I have. Of course I know Clone Hero. You see the ghost? Did you see that Ghosts of Yotei just looks like DLC? Oh, I forgot to watch it. Does it not look good? I didn't watch the gameplay. Or the demo, rather. Taking break from gaming, I suppose. Probably gamed out, I understand. No, you don't understand, because that's not what's going on. I could never be gamed out. It's just, it's going to be a bit of a short stream today. We're doing a murder mystery stream on TOC. That starts in like an hour and a half or so. But I wasn't doing anything else, so I figured I'd go live and just shoot the shit. Thanks, membership Mac. Yeah, tomorrow Resident Evil remake. Happy birthday, Angel. Hope you have a wonderful birthday. I don't have any good advice for you, though. But I'm wishing you the best. Thanks for resub Gage and Dumpy in the Prime Worlds. Yeah, here I'll watch the demo. You heard the Roblox CEO plans to have Roblox used as a potential dating site? Yeah, that was an idea like a year ago.
Hello,
from
everyone.
him.
This is Jason
Weird.
Connell and Nate Fox from Sucker Punch
Tier 1
Productions.
Gladiator.
Ghost of Tsushima was an honor to be a part of. And today, Nate and I get to share more
I never
about
said
our
I'd do it on
next
stream,
game,
Salty. I just said I was going to
Ghost
check it out.
of Yotei. We'll be sharing how we've crafted the game around exploration while keeping Atsu's tale of vengeance front and center. We'll also talk about ghost combat and how it's evolved. And we'll introduce for the first time some new special modes of play. But let's start things off first
These vibe
by
just
talking
subs,
about
man.
a Japanese folk legend, the Onryo.
Yeah, I like Ghost of Tsushima. I'm excited for this.
The people of Ezo believe Atsu is an Onryo, a wrathful ghost bent on revenge. And they're half right. Atsu doesn't care if she lives or dies, so long as she can punish the Yotei Six, a ruthless gang who slaughtered her family. After 16 years in the South, she's returned home to put their spirits to rest.
Yeah, I saw the new Epstein update. The footage they released was... what? It was spliced from 2 clips, saved
It's
4
warm
times in
memories
Adobe
of her
Premiere.
family
I saw.
that propel her forward. When Atsu returns to her childhood home, with the push of a button, you can experience those cherished times. By giving you the freedom to explore Atsu's past, the wound of her loss becomes personal. It's that pain that pushes her forward. Hunting down the Yotei 6 is a near impossible task. She'll face 1,000 blades. But the Onryo is relentless, and with each victory, the ghost story around her grows.
No, I haven't
Ghost
seen
of
this
Yotei
yet.
focuses on player freedom more than any game Sucker Punch has ever made. But it's also a game that, at its heart, is inspired by so many of our favorite wandering
Yep, I did see
samurai
that DBZ
films.
on the Epstein footage
So let's start off by talking about exploration
from the
at
jail
edge
cell.
of Japan.
Well, it wasn't his jail cell, but the common
We
area.
all have different playstyles, so we set out to make an open world game that lets you drive your own experiences. Whether that's your curiosity to wonder, your thirst for combat, or a deep desire to stay focused on the story.
It is so interesting to me that in 2025 they still say that. That's every game that has free roam. Like, that is, when free roam was like a new thing that never been done before, that makes sense. But like, that's just what people would expect from a free roam game. You can go where you want and kind of do what you want, like in the order you want. I don't know why they always still say that in every single one of these.
As you explore, there's an underlying clue system that invites you to new adventures in new areas of the game that could be appealing to you. If you interrogate an enemy, choosing to ask
That's super
about
sweet, Lee.
only,
I'll have to check that out.
you could uncover a landscape scarred by fire with more bold, samurai-like enemies to fight and
Tier 1
abilities
admin.
for Atsu to learn. Or if you ask about the kitsune, might lead you to an area filled with snow and deception, enemies that ambush you, and new ninja-like tactics to study. Atsu draws cards for each clue to keep track of all available adventures. The more you play, the more the game unfolds for you. As she makes progress against the Yotei 6, her legend as the Onryo grows.
It's her.
Bounty will go up, drawing the attention of deadlier foes.
Are you
That's a
lost?
classic, Abel. Everyone
I'm
knows
looking
that
for some
song.
old friends. The Yotei 6.
That's an iconic banger.
Show her the door.
You taking a
There
break
is
from
a
Resident
hefty
Evil to play
price
Wu Chang?
on Atsu's head.
When does Wu Chang come out? Oops, that's not the release date. It comes out July 24th. Who knows? Maybe I'll finish the remaining 24 Resident Evil games before then. Probably not, though, but yeah, I will take a little break to play through Wu Chang. I'm pretty excited for that one. You see the video of teens going to McDonald's and stealing a Ronald McDonald statue. Nope. Can't say I've seen that. I didn't even know they still had Ronald McDonald statues. They, like, retired him as the mascot, it feels like.
Now, Atsu
Was
can
that right,
also
Boof?
hunt down her
I haven't
own
seen
bounties
any
that bring her
ad
all
blocks still
around the
working.
land. This is a lucrative way to make some money.
And I did not see
fuel
that collab,
her vengeance
Sean.
Quest.
I saw the hockey player golf fight. I can't watch it on stream because he absolutely just beats that man's ass. But I saw it. It was very, it was very cool. Very cool.
You're not off plan A, Gucci. You're here
These
for
are
my
Jesse,
bounty.
Chaco, and Chuchi. This looks good to me. Seems like more Ghost of Tsushima.
Hidden in the world are altars of reflection. Finding one inspires Atsu and unlocks a new ability to help her on the journey ahead. They are fun to find on their own, but for a quicker route, you can always buy a traveler's map from the cartographer. Ghost of Yotei isn't going to rush you through anything. You can choose what motivates you most. But we think the best way to play is to simply pull out your spyglass, find something interesting on the horizon, and enjoy the ride.
Let's ride.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see what there is to be, like, disappointed by. Feels like it's just more Ghost of Tsushima, but expanded. I haven't noticed anything, like, concerning.
The lands around Yotei are vast. It's not about checking it all off, it's about engaging in the content that gets you excited. Embrace that curiosity and let the wind guide you on your hunt.
The only thing sorta is the graphics being similar, but without a doubt still improved. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I think we've reached the point when it comes to graphics where there's only going to be, like, minuscule improvements from title to title. Aside from, like, Death Stranding 2, that game was unbelievable in terms of its visuals. But outside of that, I don't think you're going to see, like, sweeping changes in terms of graphics and the capabilities. So that's not, like, a big deal to me. I have not heard that album, Dylan. Hope you have a good weekend, Kinzo. And yeah, I saw the Grok AI stuff. Oh, is that right, DBZ?
Ezo is a dangerous place. Atsu always wields a weapon.
Thanks, Richard
As
King.
for which, that's up to you. Will you choose a katana, spear, a surigama, odachi, or dual swords?
Probably dual
Each
swords.
is uniquely effective
That's
against
how I
a
usually
particular
play.
enemy and has their own set of upgrades to discover and master.
Plant Saito banners.
Let's see how she uses these weapons in the field, searching for leads on Lord Saito.
This is our food.
Weapons just replace the stances now.
The
Oh, they
soldiers
replaced
needed
them?
more to free you.
Free us.
That's interesting.
Inokichi steals our crops while our families starve.
Atsu's no samurai or ninja. No. She's a lone wolf mercenary who'll use every advantage, every dirty trick to win a fight. Combat has the feel of a classic samurai movie. Every motion counts. It's about lethal precision.
Oh yeah, you're right. That did look like it changed or replaced stances, huh?
If an enemy swings hard, Atsu can lose her weapon. But if she's quick, she can disarm them.
You're dead.
Choose the right weapon for the job. To fight a massive enemy, her huge Odachi blade is best.
He's not really a massive enemy. He's like just a larger man. Yeah, I don't know. I think this looks good.
He looks like the one in charge.
Tonight, we feast.
Blades are great, but ranged weapons work too. And Atsu's got an arsenal.
Doesn't look too improved from the first based off the gameplay. In what way? I don't even know what you would do to improve from the first. Looks like it does exactly what you'd want from a sequel, which is just expand on it.
Thrown weapons like kunai bombs, or even blinding powder can give Atsu an edge. When enemies switch weapons, you'll have to adapt. Dual swords are best against spears.
No more!
Tell me what you know
Very
about
cool
Saito.
helmet.
Atsu doesn't always fight alone. She'll meet several allies on her hunt,
That was cute.
including a mysterious wolf.
Yeah, I know about the new Ubisoft stuff. We talked about that, where you have to delete your games when they're not supported. That all looked good to me. I thought all that looked real solid. You see the Akon City officially canceled? Yeah, didn't we talk about that on stream a little bit? Thanks, Membership Rice. I didn't believe it at first, but yeah. They have canceled the Akon City project. Thanks, Membership Anime. Hey, Scoots. Plan for today, just shoot the shit for a little while. Then we're doing a murder mystery stream that I'll raid into. That's why I'm not doing any Resident Evil right now, because I don't have a whole ton of time before then, but wasn't doing anything else, so figured I'd hop on. You seen the Ready or Not drama? Yeah. Really disappointing, man. Really, really disappointing. What's the next Resident Evil play? What's the next Resident Evil you're playing? RE2 remake. We finished OG Resident Evil 2 2 days ago. Claire A and Leon B. So now we have Leon A, Claire B for remake. I will be playing the Sopranos video game. It looks fun. That was never gonna happen though, Ruman. That's a very different kind of game. Oh, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm back. You like Star Trek? It's alright. Maybe in a little bit, Mac. Is that one safe to watch? Yeah, I just made something about Subnautica and what's been going on over there. I'll probably play through the Saw games, yeah. That'll be fun. And I have no idea what Chill House is. Never heard of it. Yeah, I think Andor is a must-watch. I still cannot wrap my head around how anyone would take issue with it. Like in the Star Wars fandom. It is exactly what Star Wars needed. Like, legitimately, there is nothing better for Star Wars than what Andor delivered. I cannot process how anyone could actually complain about it. That sounds fun, Legacy. I haven't heard of that commander before. I'll check him out. Did you listen to Justin Bieber's album yet? No, but everyone's like actually gassing it up from what I've seen. People are saying it's like legitimately good. So I still gotta take a listen to it. Can't do it on stream, that'll be an Insta DMCA, but I want to see what all the hype is about. Is it Prime Diamond? How are you not burnt out on Resident Evil yet? They're fun. They're very fun games. I'll check it out, Indy. Max Payne after Resident Evil. Probably I still need to do 2 and 3. Do you have a Goodreads/story graph so we can follow your romance reading adventure? I do not. I'm just gonna do like the monthly video with Matt or whatever. Thanks for your resubstack. Hey, very curious. It's a bit of a secret stream. I know there's no notifications on YouTube or whatever. But out of everyone here, have any of you on Twitch or YouTube read Haunting of Adeline? Or Adeline? Adeline. And be honest. So that's kind of what I was expecting. A surprising amount of yeses. It's apparently a pretty popular book from a really well-respected author. This shit is so wacky. It is so weird. Like, it's unbelievable. And I'm so excited to finish it. And it's also just not at all warranting of 600 pages. It is way too fucking long. But I was reading some of the reviews. Well, Matt was reading some of the reviews too. And like most of it is either 1 or 5 stars. And for the same reason on both. Like a lot of the 1 stars are like, damn, there's just no consensual sex. It is literally just sexual assault. And then the other half is, yes, all sexual assault. It's such an interesting community that book seems to have built up. She's not respected among most normal communities. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you see how split it is? It's weird. I'm very surprised by it. But I'm excited to finish reading it. It'll be fun at least. How far in are you? I'm not very far. I'm like just shy of 100 or something in. And it's a 600-page book. Shit's a behemoth. Thanks for resubcoding. You ever watched the Resident Evil 9 game reveal from 2 weeks ago? Yeah. You see the Pittsburgh group bringing back Balls Out Bowling nude event. The fuck is that? Balls Out Bowling? Thanks for your burrito. Sounds cool, I guess. Thanks, membership, Bob. What's your favorite of the year so far? Game? Expedition 33. Nothing else even comes close. Thanks, membership, Wolf. No, I'm not going to do any mods for RE2. We're going all natural. Thanks, resub handles. You see, the writer of Andor wants to do another show like it, but with Saw. No, I didn't hear that. I think just let them do whatever they want. What I really think Disney Star Wars should do now, give them the reins. Like, actually just give everything over to them. Let them cook. They are so good. Thanks to Tier 1 Halo and the resub Shiny. You see, the Snyder Cult bought a truck to drive around a city with their weird number. The fuck? Is that real? Thanks for membership. See that? Yeah, I know about the John Jones stuff. I've been a D1 John Jones hater for a long time, man. I do not like him. Irrefutably one of the best fighters to ever fight, but an absolute piece of shit. Let me see the Snyder Cult car. I see nothing about that. Thanks, Daniel. I appreciate it, Hyde. What did John Jones do? Oh, brother. Take your pick. Man's a wife beater, serial cheater, hit and run enthusiast. The guy sucks. The guy actually fucking super sucks. He's got a laundry list of crimes and despicable behavior. You seen the super angry Connecticut state trooper on the traffic stop? Nope. I haven't seen any body cams in a little bit. I've been too focused on gaming. So I got a lot to catch up on. And I might do that, Jacob. We'll see. Drakengard, yes. Legend of Dragoon, probably not. Thanks, they give some moldy. Thanks, membership, Christopher. Saw Goof Juice getting the premium energy can. That's sick. It's extremely good, too. I'm glad to finally be able to talk about it. It is legitimately like the best tasting energy drink I've ever had. Thanks, membership, Russell. Have you played Pizza Tower? I know about Pizza Tower. I don't think I ever actually played it, though. I talked about it a couple times, but I don't think I actually played it on stream or anything. Maybe I did. Favorite game ever is City of Heroes. Finished Rise of the Ronin. Wanted to ask what game you would recommend that's similar in playstyle or made by the studio. Neo. Absolutely, Neo is where you should go next. There's also Wulong. You gonna play Shark Dentist? I heard of it. I didn't look at it though. This is interesting. What kind of game is this? Pretty cool. All right. It's an evolution of those mobile game ads. Ah. That checks out. You just reminded me of something I sent to Matt. Yeah, I still need to try White Knuckle. I know. I see Ghost of Yote as a mode that plays lo-fi music from the guy behind Samurai Champloo and Cowboy Bebop. That's hype. Maybe Braden. This game is a horror roguelike, apparently. That just sounds fake. That just sounds extremely not real. Thanks, Russell. That was sweet. Cheeky doing wonders for my skin, bud. Hey, happy to hear that, brother. You hear about the new Dubai... Did you hear about Dubai's new restaurant ran entirely by an AI chef? No. Dubai to debut restaurant operated by an AI chef.
Today I'm going to show you my pan-seared shrimp recipe.
This is Chef Iman, an AI chef who will soon run a restaurant in Dubai. Woohoo, which is set to open in September, is owned by hospitality company Gastronaut. The restaurant bills itself as dining in the future. While food will be assembled by humans for now, everything else will be designed by Chef Iman, a culinary large language model.
Nothing is safe. Nothing is safe. I'm telling you, it's coming for everything.
AI-driven dining is already being piloted at Trove, another Dubai eatery.
I'll try it, Waylon, but I hated the first one.
Himraj Nepali is the executive sous chef at Trove.
I was talking with Chef Ayman today. I have his recipe. shrimps. I'm going to cook that.
Chef Iman can't taste, smell, or interact with his dishes like a chef normally would. But its developers say the model works by breaking cuisine down into its component parts like texture, acidity, and umami. These prototypes are then refined by human cooks who taste the combinations and provide direction.
I'm constantly learning from feedback loops with Chef Raif and our test kitchen. Their responses to my suggestions help refine my understanding of what works beyond pure data. It's a blend of science and lived culinary experience.
Ahmet Oytan Shakir is one of Woohoo's founders.
Human cooking will not be replaced, but we believe it will elevate the ideas, creativity, and then create a unified culinary experience for the world.
He added,
It sounds like a bunch of mumbo jumbo to me. It's the exact opposite of creativity. It is literally AI. The whole point is that it won't be creative. Thanks, membership stick. You see the new Dexter show's at 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. With what, one review? No way. Absolutely no fucking way. "100% shilled." Let me take a peek. Dexter Resurrection. Surprisingly gripping tale breathes new life into a story that should be dead. Is the first review that pops up. It is a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes from how many reviews? 0. From 0 reviews. Oh no, wait, here. They just didn't load. 26. There's just no way this is good. I guess we'll see. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like that episode with Bender. Is that real, Kobe? I haven't heard of that. The premiere was shockingly good. I'm legit shocked. That is actually crazy to hear. If it's good, like legitimately good. Thanks a membership local. And yeah, I like Dishonored a lot. Have you heard about YouTube removing monetization for AI vids? I did. I saw that. I don't think it's going to be the way everyone else thinks it is. I don't think they're blanket demonetizing all AI content. At least not yet. Maybe, though. Maybe I'm misunderstanding it. But the way it read to me just seemed like it was going for, like, the content that is purely AI factories re-uploading shit. That kind of thing. Not anyone that uses AI or anything like that. But maybe that's the direction they're going. That could be huge. I guess a little bit local. Oh my god, that's fucking unhinged, Kobe. Holy. I didn't hear anything about that. He reacted to the Johnny Smalley documentary that just released. Johnny, like, is it a YouTube that released it? A YouTuber that released it? Oh, it is just a YouTube video. Maybe I'll take a peek. Not on stream, though. When's the Silent Hill Revelation video coming? Probably next week. Would be my guess. Yes, I know Akon abandoned his city. They made one building. The Welcome Center. Where's the Welcome Center? This guy went to it, but I just want to show you the Welcome Center, because that's literally all that's there right now. God damn it. Whatever.
Last time you were here, you're saying that Akon City was supposed to open in 2026.
Yeah.
So where is Akon City at right now?
We're still on track.
In 2018, a $6 billion Wakanda Smart City project was
Oh, here we go.
in Senegal by
That is Akon, and it says Akon City. The best city. You have to go, guys. You have to do it. Alright, we're almost close. That's Akon City.
It's cool that he actually went here. I bet this video goes hard. But yeah, this is all I have. It was supposed to be like a giant future city. He modeled everything after like barnacles. Like everything just looked like coral. Kind of like what a fish would think future technology looks like. Everything was all phallic-esque. And it was very clear it was never actually going to get made, but he scammed so much money for it. This was his proposal, the design. Seen Creature Commandos HBO Max yet? No, I still need to. And no, I've never even heard of that game, Lewis. And I like Dynasty Warriors. He's a Prime Stoner. So this guy just built Bikini Bottom. Well, he didn't build anything, A. And B, yeah, he kind of pitched Bikini Bottom. He pitched that chrome future. It was a huge scam. Now it's officially canceled. But it was on for years. Many years. Lots and lots of money. Have you seen the new Johnny Somali documentary? No, I have not. I just got told about it. And I might do a Twisted Metal playthrough for the gaming channel. I'm looking forward to the new Ghost of Tsushima, yeah. We just watched the deep dive. I thought it looked good. You see the metadata shows FBI's raw Jeffrey Epstein prison video was likely modified. Not likely, it was confirmed modified, wasn't it? All the metadata was still left intact, so they were able to see that it was spliced together from a couple clips and then saved 4 times in Adobe Premiere. I read about it. I saw. And a surprise to nobody. That shit is crazy, Kobe. And yeah, the Resident Evil Marathon's been fun. Appreciate it, Joseph. What are your thoughts on the CGI trailer for the new Fist of the North Star remake? Everyone's saying it's going to be like Berserk 2016 all over again. I've actually got the hottest take on that. I saw the trailer. And I'm going to be real brave and say it's going to be worse than Berserk 2016. It is so insulting how they keep disrespecting the classics with this style. Like, it's just so embarrassing, man. Come on. It's Fist of the North Star. It just gets no respect. Like, look at how ugly that is. Thanks, Membership Dragon. I saw a tweet. A buddy of mine sent me a tweet that said, anime studios, when they're tasked with adapting The Summer My Boyfriend Turned Into a Pencil Eraser I Shoved Up My Ass, and it's like the most beautiful animation you've ever seen. And then anime studios, when they're tasked for adapting the most beloved classics ever, and then it's this dog shit. And that is super true. Like, some of the actual just bottom tier garbage gets the most beautiful anime adaptations, but somehow Berserk and Fist of the North Star get this treatment. I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's true. Okay, that's fair enough. I know Trigun's was good. Trigun did get a good CG adaptation. That's fair. I'll give you that. But pretty much all the others don't. There's just no excuse for why Fist of the North Star gets this. Especially after the reception to Berserk 2016, and this looks just as bad, if not worse. They're hiding the One Punch Man Season 3 footage. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. I'm so nervous for One Punch Man Season 3. Meanwhile, that rooster fighting anime gets shitty CG that somehow looks way better than this. Okay, hey, let's not get carried away. That rooster anime looks amazing. This is gonna go hard. And yeah, it actually does look better than Fist of the North Star, animation-wise. It's so hype. Yeah, but that one's gonna go nuts. And it looks significantly better than Fist of the North Star. And, like, I just don't get it. I don't know why they won't give these beloved anime the respect they deserve. It's a damn shame. Pretty much, Nick. Only a few episodes back on One Piece. Fan base is much smaller than you think, so that's why. I just don't believe that. I don't think there's anybody who watches anime, or maybe even cartoons in general, that doesn't know Fist of the North Star, at least in name. I feel like everyone knows Fist of the North Star. A lot of people saying they don't. Maybe not. That's really sad if true. This is one of the founding fathers of anime. Oh, thanks for that, Brian. You gotta play Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise, made by the Yakuza studio. Oh, I forgot to play that one when it came out. I don't think people know the show, but people know the You're Already Dead scene. Yeah, maybe you're right. From the meme. You hear Netflix is getting live-action solo leveling. Cool. No, I didn't hear about that. That'll be great though, no doubt. He's a tier 1 Marky. Thanks, Dilby. Yep, super stoked for Chainsaw Man movie. Absolutely. TOC started their live. Nice. I'll be joining them here in just a little bit for the murder mystery stream. You see the Ben Askren update? I did. It was hard to watch because it's just extremely sad, but he's in good spirits. He's fighting, and things are starting to look up. Yeah, we just talked about that a little bit, Hayes. You ever played any RTS games? I love RTS games. I used to. I don't play them anymore. But StarCraft 2 is one of my favorites of all time. And I also used to love Halo Wars. There's membership Cruster. You saw Netflix revealed that over 50% of worldwide users watch anime and 90% of them watch dubbed. That can't be accurate. There's no way. 50% of worldwide Netflix users watch anime? The dubbed I could see. People shit on dub all the time, but it's always going to be more popular because there's a lot of people that don't want to read. And actually, what I just learned is there's a lot of people that just can't read. Like, legitimate illiteracy. So dub is, I always knew was going to be more popular. I just don't believe half of their catalog watches anime. I'm looking it up now. I'm assuming it comes from the Hollywood Reporter. Netflix says 50% of global users now watch anime and reveals an expanded slate. At an anime expo in Los Angeles over the weekend, Netflix revealed that its anime viewership has tripled over the past 5 years, sharing new looks at Sakamoto Days, Cyberpunk Edge Runners 2, My Melody and Kuromi, and other anticipated titles. Netflix doubled down on its global anime strategy over the weekend, unveiling a slate of new titles and fresh footage during its showcase. The company also shared updated viewership data highlighting just how far Japanese anime has come in expanding from its former niche into a powerhouse global content category. According to Netflix, more than 50% of its members, amounting to over 150 million households, or an estimated 300 million viewers, now watch anime. That's fucking absurd. What? I don't know, man. Like, far be it for me to question it, because I have no data to the contrary, but I feel like so many people that watch anime probably are just watching it for free online, with how expensive Netflix is becoming. Though I suppose maybe it's a bunch of people watching it off, like, their parents' Netflix is also possible. I don't know. That just seems, like, astronomical. Thanks for use of proxy. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I saw that Jake Paul gave a big helping hand to Ben Askren, which was great. That was a good move. That was nice. Anime got way more popular during COVID. Well, I know that. I mean, it's not that I think anime is some niche, non-mainstream hobby. It is the mainstream. But like I said, I just feel like a lot of viewers just watch it for free online. They're not going to pay the extremely expensive monthly subscription to Netflix for anime. That's the only reason why I just have a hard time believing that. Thanks for gifted member, Sierra. Outside NA, anime is much bigger. That's true, this is its global viewership data. I guess it's hard for me to say with confidence how every other country is going to consume their anime. I'm not the fucking anime police. I guess I really don't know. It's true, I suppose. Probably just already had Netflix. Yeah, that's what I was saying, that it really could just be like people that already had the account, like on their parents' Netflix, they just watched Sakamoto Days or something that pops up. Is it Resub Auto Salon? I still can't find many anime fans offline somehow. Brother, what? What do you mean? You do like roll call? Like the old Reddit thing? Does the narwhal bacon at midnight to try and summon anime fans? What do you mean you can't find them offline? I can't imagine it's something people just like willy-nilly talk about off rip every time they meet you. Yeah, it's still Code Geass for me. I love Code Geass. But I never watched a single thing from Code Geass after Season 2 because I just feel like it kind of goes against what makes it so special. I'll never talk to someone about anime in public, lol. I've watched it for 20 years. You don't have to be afraid anymore. It's safe. You can talk about it if you want, I guess. Like if it comes up in conversation, you don't have to start like sweating like fuck. They're on to me. They know I watch anime. See, when I was growing up, back in the old days when you have to walk fucking 15 miles for a nudie magazine, you do not talk about anime. You could not. The only thing you could get away with was maybe mentioning Dragon Ball Z. But the second you mention Yu Yu Hakusho, people give you the side eye. Like you got the fucking cheese touch. It's so different now. It is very mainstream. Like it is expected that you have a favorite anime or something. Oh, the dub for that is actually a slapper. I agree, Alucard. Another big thing here is I imagine a lot of people are hung up on the dub thing. Like I said, I'm not surprised. Dub is always going to be more popular, just for how many people don't feel like reading. And I also think in a lot of cases the dub gets unnecessary hate. There are some legitimately good anime dubs. Gone are the days of like the olden throwaway lazy dog shit VOs. There's some legitimately good dubs. If I have to watch in dub, I have to finish in dub, but I prefer sub. I mean, that's fine. That's fair. No, I don't have any secret layers, Eddie. I'll check it out, Mark. What a list, Kenny. I know 2 of those. I don't know that first one. Dub or sub for Dragon Ball? I cannot watch the sub for Dragon Ball. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't. I grew up on the dub. The dub is too sentimental to me. I like it so much more. 100%, yeah. I've always been team dub on Dragon Ball. No, it was separate, Kaiser. I'm not sure where I'd rank the others. I'd have to really think about it. He's a Prime Zealot. American dubs sound too exaggerated. Counterpoint, I think some of the writing just doesn't lend itself well to English. I've said this before, I don't know if it's controversial or not. A lot of writing in anime is just kind of cringe, but when it's in Japanese and you don't have to hear it and understand it, it works so much better when you read it. But when you hear someone say it in English, like when a villain's monologuing, "The darkness in your heart. I could smell the fucking darkness in your heart, and it led me to this path of chaos and destruction." Like, you hear that and you're like, ooh, it's kind of yucky. But when it's in Japanese and you read it, it's a lot better. It just sounds better. So I don't always think it's the fault of the voice actors. Oh, yikes. That's no good, Daniel. That's bad. I don't know that band. I've never heard of them before. Yeah, I like that show plug. I never got into Evangelion. I tried it a few times, just never really got into it. Never clicked. Is there any hope left for Leon appearing in Resident Evil 9? Didn't they point blank say no? Pretty sure they did. Yeah, we're doing a murder mystery on the other channel. So I'm heading to that stream here in like 15 minutes. I'll raid into it, but I wasn't doing anything else, so I figured I'd shoot the shit before heading over. Is resub extinct? You gonna stream after or not? Depends on how late it goes, I don't know. We'll see. But if nothing else, I'll just pick up Resident Evil 2 Remake tomorrow. And yeah, we watched the Ghost of Yotei deep dive at the beginning of stream. Is resub Jason? What if they're baiting us about Leon? Brother, come back to us. That is dangerous, Cope. You remember the anime where the main protagonist is a guy with nose hairs? Bo-bo-bo-bo-bo-bo-bo. That's the show you're thinking of. We be including Resident Evil Dead Aim in the Resident Evil Marathon? Yep. Literally any and every Resident Evil game that's not just a port. The Batman movie or Superman? I still liked the Batman more, but I did like Superman. I enjoyed it. Did you watch the Yu Yu Hakusho live action? Yeah. And we got the solo leveling live action to look forward to next. Yep, I saw the Edge Runners announcement. His membership. Sorrow. See, Japan beat the record of having the fastest internet speed, can download the entire Netflix catalog in a second. It was 1.02 petabytes or something per second. Let me see. I saw the headline. It's this one. That was a little off. Yeah. Don't know about that one, Jogo. I don't know Degeneration, but if it's its own game, then yeah. How was that even achieved? I have no clue. Bought some Resident Evil games during the Steam sale. What are like the peak ones that are a must? I know 4 is one, but any others? I would say 4, 2, 7, Village are like the absolute must-play peaks. But I also really liked Resident Evil 1. I just replayed that one. That one crazy. I still think that one's a lot of fun. Hear what's going on with Queso? With his warehouse? Yeah, his warehouse is incredible. Oh yeah, I hate that shit, loser. That's no good. You plan to rewatch Justice League cartoons? I don't know, I haven't seen those since college. I used to really like it, but we'll see. Hey, Incognito. Yeah, a lot of people did too. It was really nice to see the outpouring. Someone who I really don't respect but have to give flowers to is Jake Paul when it comes to that as well. I don't remember if I mentioned it in the video, but Jake Paul apparently donated a lot to Ben Askren in order to help with the double lung transplant. You remember the guy that got locked out of his Switch 2 for the secondhand game on Facebook Marketplace? What does that even mean? Secondhand game on Facebook Marketplace? Like he bought a physical copy of a game off Marketplace and got locked out of his Switch 2 for it? Is that what you're saying? I have no idea, Dylan. Probably nothing. Is it this? Nintendo Switch 2 owner banned for playing secondhand Switch 1 games. Owner claims he was banned for using a secondhand Switch 1 game that he bought from Facebook Marketplace. Nintendo apparently realized they were secondhand when he attempted to download patches for them when starting them up on the Switch 2. At this point, he claims he was banned, and while it's not something that's been widely reported by others, it does raise obvious concerns for the future. According to D. Manthe, they were able to unban themselves after speaking to Nintendo support and showing them the Facebook listings and photos of the cartridges. Here's the update. Seems that the problem is indeed to do with piracy, as according to Reader, all copies, including unique identification number, likely to have happened as a seller secondhand game copied them before selling them and continued to use them online. So when they detected the same ID number being used twice, it knew one of them was a pirated copy. Huh. How interesting. I love that they can just brick the console you paid for. Yeehaw! They should also be entitled to send the Pinkertons just to double check. You saw the Brazilian government planning to sue Nintendo because they can brick your Switch 2 whenever they want? Is that real? You should watch Chess Chop tonight. Oh yeah, that's tonight, isn't it? I won't be able to tonight. I'm about to do a murder mystery stream with the squad. Maybe Saiyan, we'll see. I'll watch them eventually. Where can I buy Magic singles? There's tons of places. My TCG player would be the easiest. Courtroom Cam, Ernie, Turtle G. I feel like I've seen this guy before. Man, that is quiet.
Mr. Tertelget has been charged with 2 misdemeanor offenses, which we'll be trying today.
I must object. I am not the name that he is referring to. I am the living man. The name that Mr. Riley refers to, ma'am, is held by the state in all capital letters and is identified by the state on the state's driver's license, ma'am. I am not the all capital fiction. I am the living man whose mark is that of life. It is called a signature, and the nature of that sigil, ma'am, is the living person. It is never in all capital letters.
I've heard enough. He's innocent. I could hardly hear him, but that voice was booming, and he made a great point that he is not the capital letters, he is the living man. Is this courtroom in a library or something? Yeah, they have to be quiet. Their mom is sleeping next door. He looks like a pirate gardener. That is a very cool pirate hat. Yeah. No, I'd never heard of this guy before. Apparently he was big 11 years ago. He must have went viral for it. He seems interesting. They also call him Montana's Natural Man. What a cool title. The Natural Man. You saw the mushroom lady was found guilty? Was she? I didn't really keep up all that much. I was in the beginning and then kind of stopped. I probably will at some point. Goodness, just been into playing the other games recently. Alright. It's about that time. I'm going to head over to the murder mystery now. I think it's starting at 8. So I'll have just enough time to get there. I'll raid into it. Thanks for membership, Alex and Naomi. I might be on later. Depends on how long that goes. But if not, it'll probably just be tomorrow for Resident Evil 2 Remake. YouTube doesn't have raids. I'm just raiding on Twitch. But the channel is the other channel. I'll see you either later tonight or tomorrow. Have a good evening. See you soon. Yeah, it's live streamed. The channel is called The Other Channel. That is the name of it. Alright, bye-bye. See you soon. Or see you there. You can redirect on YouTube? What? How? Is that actually a feature?
Sorry.
I don't see any way of doing that. I'll just drop a fucking link to it here. That's where I'm heading. Okay. I've really got to go, though. Now I might actually be late. See you there. See you soon. Bye-bye.